welcome to this Actor Thomas's TV/movie review. Now today we are going to be talking about the first episode of Fawlty Towers called A Touch of Class. Now, in this episode, Basil Fawlty is the owner/manager of this quite crummy little hotel in Torquay with his wife Sybil. They're overworked receptionist, kitchen assistant, waitress, girl of all work, Polly, and their incapable waiter and porter, Manuel. The episode starts off with a heated discussion between Basil and Sybil about Basil's attempt to hire the class of guests in the hotel by putting a advertisement in a very high class newspaper to say, why don't you come to Fawlty Towers? It is one of the best hotels in Torquay. Fine guests, fine members of staff, fine wine, fine food, fine everything. And because Basil is very much a snob, he believes that his hotel should have better clientele than the riffraff that he presently gets. Over the course of the episode, you meet a supposed gentleman who comes in, and Basil absolutely loves this man. He thinks he is the best. He is, yes sir, no sir, of course sir, all this sort of stuff. And Sybil and Polly couldn't really give two flying hoots because they prefer their down-to-earth, very comfortable customers instead of this highfalutin gentleman and his wife. Now, later on that same day, a slightly ordinary customer arrives at the hotel who asks for a room near to, in the hotel. And Basil is very much no. Fine, if you give me money, I'll let you stay in this hotel, but do not expect me to be nice to you. In that sort of way. And over the course of the episode, you see that Basil is trying his hardest to impress this man who is a lord, who's does everything he can possibly can to make him want to stay longer. Give him suggestions about how to decorate, how to make the menu better, all this sort of stuff. And then when any of the customers arrive, he says, bugger off, basically. He doesn't want anything to do with them. So, later on, Polly is down in Torquay, and she's walking on, and she sees this man who, this gentleman that Basil's been terribly rude to, and it soon becomes very clear that he is a police officer. He is an undercover police officer attempting to investigate this gentleman whose name is Lord... What is it? Oh no, it's Lord Melbury. His name is Lord Melbury, and he is, like I say, an incredible snob, and he is a con man, supposedly, and he's come down to Torquay to do a job, which is obviously a criminal act in the town. And so he is he's back at the hotel, and Lord Melbury and Basil are discussing, and it becomes very clear that Basil is obviously, like I said, infatuated with this man, can't get enough of him, and he lets slip that he has a classic coin collection. And Lord Melbury says, look, I am going for dinner at the local duke's house, I think. I can't remember. And would you like me to? He knows about coins. Would you like me to take some of your coins with me so he can verify them, see if they're any good or not? And Basil's like, oh yes, please, 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 please. At this point, Polly comes back after talking to this undercover police officer, and she tells Basil what she's been told. And he's like, don't talk stupid, you don't know what you're talking about, it's completely rubbish. Unfortunately, it is true. And Basil is terribly distraught. He's been completely rude to all of his other guests. He's told them to go away. He has not been respectful. He's not been nice at all. And he has been so wrapped up in trying to better himself at his hotel that he's forgotten the most important thing, which is his guests. Now, when Lord Mulberry is taken away, he has to deal with the outcome of his actions, which is, of course, having to soothe all of his other customers that he has been rude to. And he goes on the offensive of, trying to do things nice and giving them drinks and trying to be kind and everything like that. And you can tell he doesn't want to. He's begrudgingly doing this. He's like, and that is that. So, well, that is the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. The score I'm going to give Fawlty Towers A Touch of Class is a number 2. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.